Well, hello everyone and welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there.
My name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That is what we do, and today we're going to be making a fall straw wreath. Straw hat wreath.
Yeah.
Fall straw hat wreath. Not straw wreath. Yeah,
that's a little bit of a mouthful there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Hey guys, welcome. Thank y'all so much for joining us today for Flower Friday Live. We are live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. So welcome. Y'all come on in and get comfy and join us as we make this fun fall DIY project.
That's right. And this is going to be fun to make. I love straw hats, and we did one for the spring summer. And I just got to thinking that, you know, we need one for fall too.
Yeah.
So
actually,
that's what we're going to do.
I'm actually really excited for this one. I just think that I loved the one that we made for the summer, but I think that's even going to be better for the fall. I just think
so
that,
too.
you know, straw hat with that kind of fall rustic country vibe.
All those, yep, I think it's going to be pretty. In fact, I've already told Amanda I'm going to use these on my door.
Yeah, but you also used the spring and summer, or the summer one.
I did. I sure did. Yep. And we are doing this one just a little different. You know, the spring summer one, we actually used zip ties and tied, you know, everything. We didn't glue. But this particular one, we've decided to use styrofoam. And so
we'll show you all that in just a second.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead, because I'm going to show you what we're working with first.
Yes.
Because I haven't attached any of mine yet. We can attach it actually on the base.
Right.
I think, and show
right.
them. Yeah. So this is from Michael's.
Yes.
But you know what? You can find straw hats at Dollar Tree even.
You
so
really
anywhere.
can.
This one is a really kind of big, sturdy one. I think it's perfect for a front door. But any kind of straw hat would work for this.
It really would.
So we've got our straw hat. And then we've got some different fall florals we're going to be using.
Yes.
Oh,
sunflowers.
I love these.
Oh, these sunflowers are gorgeous.
Very pretty.
They were on the stem. They were a stem sunflower at Michael's, and they were just so pretty.
So we've got just different fall florals, and of course you use, you know, anything that you love. We've got some fall leaves that we're going to be adding. And I'm going to go ahead and start first making our bow, because we'll put that on first.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and make it. I am using our Bow-Dabra bow maker for this, and then I have 1.5, or yeah,
1.5.
1.5 inch. Look at that. That is from Michael's. But you know, again, any kind of fall ribbon, you just want to make sure that it is wired.
Yes. Now, are you going to show them about doing the band first, or are you going to do that after? Okay, that's all right.
I'm just going to do it all together. I think that might be a little bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead and make my bow here. And I'm going to cut a long piece of wire.
Yep.
So I'm using 26 gauge floral wire. And I'm going to go ahead and just cut a long, you know, just a pretty long piece. That's probably about 40 inches or so. I'm going to fold it over so I have a loop on one end, and then I have my two open ends. And I'm going to put it into the Bow-Dabra and tuck it over just like that. Now I've already got my tails cut, and they are cut at 24 inches. So I'm going to go ahead first and put that down into the Bow-Dabra. And those of you who are hopping on, welcome.
Yes.
We're so glad you're with us. If you're watching us live, if you will, just type live in the comments and let us know where you're watching our video from today. And if you're watching us on replay, just type replay in the comments. And again, let us know where you're watching our video from. And if you will, just share this video with your friends. We would really appreciate it.
Yes,
so I'm going to go ahead and put my ribbon into the Bow-Dabra. Now this ribbon is the same on both sides, so it doesn't matter which side you put face down. You just want to make sure that you have a little bit over here on the other side. So I've got about an inch over here on my left-hand side. Now I'm going to make a loop. These are going to be
5 inch.
Yeah, about 5-inch loops. I just measure until my heart just feels like it's right. But if you wanted to actually measure it out, you could. And I pull it up like that to make sure it's even.
I love this ribbon because you could do so many colors with this. It's got I mean, purple would be pretty, you know, just a bunch of colors with this.
So I'm making,
so pretty.
I'm making my loop just like that. Then I make my other loop. Loop, my next loop.
And this is a 12 loop bow. Have you already said that?
Not yet. So you're gonna have 6 loops on each side. Now all of these loops are gonna be the same size, and you'll see why in just a little bit. One, two, three. I had to make sure I had enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. There you go.
So there you go.
All right. So this is what it looks like in the Bodabra. Now to take it out, I'm just going to put my fingers right through the loop and keep a hand right there on the center. So as I pull up, I'm going to pull my 2 ends right through that loop. And then just pull it tight and then take it out of the Bodabra. Now I'm going to come around back and twist several times. So this is what it looks like, and now we just have to fluff it. To fluff it, you just put your hands right through the loops and then just pull it all around.
Very easy, but it just takes a few minutes.
Okay. So,
but the first thing you got to do is put your band on.
I'm going to put this to the side, and I'll adjust it a little bit more after I get it on. And again, we'll show you why we've got these loops.
Yeah.
All the same size. The next thing, let's see, let me get it how I want it. Okay.
Yeah, this one has little holes in it, so you do kind of want your band to cover those little, I mean, I did. You don't have to cover them, but I just kind of like them covered.
All right, so I'm going to measure it and then cut off. I think that's about good.
Yeah.
You just want to measure it to the size of the hat and a little bit extra, I would say, just to make sure you have enough. And then you're just going to put a little hot glue. I'm going to put a little right there at the front to start where I want it. I'm going to have it right over those little holes like that. And then just put it around. If you're using a glue gun, of course, you know, you can just put little dots of glue all the way around, but I'm just using our glue skillet, so
yeah, like that. Easy peasy.
Yep. Just fit it all the way around, just like that. A little extra dot back here. I was trying to keep those little pieces open, but that's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right.
They're going to be covered.
And so now I'm just going to attach the bow right to the back. Right to the back. So this is a little bit challenging because this wire, this straw is really tightly woven.
It is.
The last ones that we made were not quite as tightly woven.
No, they really weren't. And it's from, you know, they were from the same place, but these are, so you've got to kind of weave that through there. I'm going
to use those 2 holes.
Yeah, you could do that.
And weave it in, actually.
That will work.
There it goes. That's perfect.
Yeah.
And then just tie it through where those 2 holes.
Yeah, but if you don't have those, just kind of weave it through the straw until you get to the back, and then just twist, twist, twist to tighten it up.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yep.
All right.
Now, you got your styrofoam? I gave it to
I
you,
haven't,
didn't I?
yeah, I've got it. I haven't put
Okay.
it on there yet. Oh, let me make sure I've got this centered. I think I do.
Yep, looks good. Now we've just cut a little piece of styrofoam to put here. And like we said, the last one that we did, we used zip ties and just kind of zip tied and pushed the zip ties through the straw. But because this one is so tightly woven, we decided to use the styrofoam. But either way is fine.
Yeah, whatever is easiest for you.
Exactly.
Because both ways would work.
It sure will. So
Just
whatever works for you, that's what you need to do.
so I've just got a small block of foam, but I'm putting a whole lot of glue on it.
Yes.
A nice
I just covered the whole back.
layer of glue. And then I'm just going to put it right in the center at the back.
Yeah.
Make sure I have this
There you go.
center. I think I have it pretty centered. So I'm just going to leave that, just press down on it and leave it here for just a minute and let it dry. You can go ahead and get started while mine's drying.
So now I'm going to start first with my sunflower is the main flower that, you know, is the star of this show. So I'm going to start by putting that in, and it's just going to go right in the center of my bow. And I'm going to glue it and put it right into the styrofoam and push it down so that it's even with my bow. So I am just going to put some glue on that and push it down into my styrofoam. And then I'm just going to take...
Mine's not dry just yet.
Not yet, yeah.
Not just yet.
I'm going to take my loops of my bow and just kind of bring them around so that you can see, just like this.
So that's why we kept the loops big and long, because they're going to wrap around that sunflower.
They are. So we're just going to pull those around. And what I did, I kind of made sure that I was right in the center of the bow so that I do have the same amount of loops on each side and that kind of thing. So...
Hey, Mary and Janice and Rebecca. Oh, I'm so glad you caught us live today. Hey, Charlene and Tracy. We're so glad y'all are with us. Don't forget we're live every Friday at 4 o'clock for Flower Friday Live.
Yes.
4 o'clock Central Time.
That's right.
Hey, Renee and Elizabeth, Chris. Welcome.
Okay, now since I've got that in, I've got these. This was a stem of leaves from Michael's, and they've got a good sale going. I can't remember. I think it was
like
either 50 or 60. I think it's 60% off. Yeah, I think it was 60. And so I bought the stem, and I've just kind of cut that apart, and I'm going to bring some of my leaves on each side. So I've cut it so that I've got several of the leaves on one stem. And I'm just using my glue. I'm going to move my my loops around a little bit and just bring one of my leaves right there. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side.
I actually really liked this when we made it last summer.
I did too.
Really
In fact, I used the ones you remember? I used them last summer. I have a door out of my dining room to the outside, and so and I need two for there, so I used both of them. I think I'm going to wait to put any more of the leaves in.
You can make, you can use up as much space on the hat as you want to. I think it looks good about 2/3.
Yes, I think so.
About having about 2/3 of it, a little more than half, I guess, exposed.
just a little bit,
and then do just the bottom part. But I mean, you can do whatever you like and as much as you want.
Now I'm going to put, I've got these pretty dahlias. They are such a pretty color, and I'm just going to bring those in on either side. And the thing with doing a hat, a straw hat, or you kind of want to mimic each side. So you want whatever you've got on one side to be on the other, or something around the same size. So, you know, I might not use the exact flowers, but I want to make sure that I've got the sides kind of even. If that's what now, you know, I've seen them where they're all up one side, and that's fine too. But if you're doing one like this, you want to make sure that they're kind of even with everything on both sides. I've got these pretty little flowers here. I guess these are just little wildflowers. What do they call them? Yellow daisies. Well, there you go. Little daisies.
Michael's has some pretty fall flowers.
They really, I have loved them this year. This is absolutely something just anybody can do. It does not have to be hard at all. And like I said, if you want to zip tie them, if that's easier for you, then you certainly...
get your hair in the glue.
Am I? Uh-oh.
Y'all remember, what was it, last week that I...
Yes.
Yeah, we had to get the hairdryer and get the glue out of my hair.
Yes, I remember. It's easy to do when you're working in the tight space. I remember that.
Actually, we had to get the hairdryer and some other...
Yes. Had to work at it.
Had to work at
it. But we got it.
We did get it, yeah. Finally. And I lost a little bit of hair, too.
You did, didn't you? Yeah.
Had to pull a little bit of it out.
Yeah.
So, hot glue in hair is not
a good thing. No, not a good thing. Now, I'm going to bring some more of the little daisies down around the bottom, just a little bit. Just going to turn it around so you can see where we are. It does not take a lot. It absolutely does not take a lot of flowers to make it pretty.
I will say though, y'all, if you're gonna use the foam like we did, just give it some time, because mine is still not quite.
Yes, and see, I did mine early on.
Kind of being easy with it. Give it some time to really stick on there good before you start putting the flowers in.
Yeah. I'll put some of my little daisies right at the bottom. I love these. Now I'm going to add some of my leaves. I'll cut these apart. And I'm going to bring these in right under here where the styrofoam is showing, because I want to make sure I get all of that covered. I am just pushing these into the styrofoam.
I mean, you don't really have to put a whole lot.
You really don't.
Really as much as you want to, but
that is the truth.
It doesn't take a whole lot.
And you know, I got these from Michael's, the flowers, but I mean, you know, if you want to keep your costs down, you could make something really pretty, even with Dollar Tree or
Walmart.
You know, Walmart flowers. Any of those, there you can really make them pretty. Cut this one off. Fluff out my bow a little bit. And I've got some little boxwood. Now this is some that we got from Amazon, and you can't push everything up, you know, to the top like I like to do, but I said for this it would be really good because I don't really need to push so much up. I need it kind of out a little bit. So I'm just going to add these, just a few of these, to kind of just give it a little something extra. But there again, you wouldn't have to do that if you didn't choose to.
So y'all let us know what the weather is like where you're at.
Yes, did you have any trouble?
That's what I'm wondering. If any of you guys were in a bad storm.
I had to call my cousin in Georgia first thing this morning to see how they were, and fortunately they don't have any electricity or anything, but they, you know, they were okay. So we were thankful for that.
Mm-hmm. I'm just adjusting my ribbons around before I add anything else.
You just kind of want to pull those, your loops around, you know, and have flowers in between them. Let's see, a couple more little places. So, put this one here. That.
We didn't have much
Just gonna
bad
show
weather.
You. Yes, we had a ½ inch of rain.
Yeah, we didn't get much rain
that
at
was
all.
it.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I've got to fluff out my bow a little better, but that's where we are. And got to curl my tails a little bit. Got a couple more little leaves I may add. It's a hard stem.
Yeah, some of those stems that on the leaves, they are really hard.
They were a little hard.
Stems. I had to work at that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Lots of rain in Kentucky.
Mm.
And they said it's 94 and hot outside, sunny. It's a good beach day where she's at.
Oh, I bet.
It's actually a lot cooler though. I will say that. It is a lot cooler.
It is a lot
here.
cooler. Y'all know I'm not happy about that fact, but it is. But I did get to wear longer sleeves today, you know, so you got to look for the good.
You get to wear cute sweaters.
I get to wear cute sweaters
fall.
and fall,
that's a
and
plus.
yep, so got to look at the good. And that's a good thing.
Look at the positives.
Yep. I think I'm going to add 2 more of my cute little daisies. Just because I want to. Just because I've got them and I want to.
I mean, if you want to, might as well do it, huh?
Yep. And I just think they're cute.
I think this is cute. We kind of looked at different flowers to put in these, but I kind of like going with almost the country look, I guess.
I like that,
for this, with it being the straw hat. So I like these traditional fall colors for
I
it.
do too. Now, we did look at some, and we kind of looked at it. They've got the creams with the
I think that would be pretty.
Pinks and stuff like that. Now, that would be cute with it, but I just kind of wanted traditional, and especially since I'm going to use them. But there's how it will hang.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Aren't they cute? And just think of all the color combinations you can do. And I tell you something else, it's easier to add more flowers on it with the styrofoam block, I think. Don't you think? It's a little harder with the, zip tying them to get as many as we've got, I think. I mean, you can do it, but it's just a little harder. So I think with the little styrofoam block, and see, you can't see it.
You can't see the foam
when you
at
get
all.
it hung, you're not going to see it at all. So cute.
And it's cute for something different.
It really is, just to have something different. I've still got my little thing, but I just don't have anywhere to put it.
I have them, the little bud.
The little bud, but if I had two, I could put one on each side, but I don't want to put one and not have it on the other. Let's see if I put one of these.
Let's see. Patricia asked, how do you hang it? How did you hang it? With a
I just had a command hook. I've got them because they're glass doors, so I've got the stick-on hooks, and just hung it, and it was perfect.
Yeah, you can hang it by the little hat part.
Yeah,
or
it just
if
hung,
you
and
wanted to
with the
put,
wind or anything, it didn't come off. I put the hook through the the weave or whatever. Just was able to push the hook through, and you can't see it once it's hung, and it did great. Yeah,
you could just, you could put a piece of wire too.
Yes, you could if you wanted to. You sure could. And especially if you wanted to hang it, lower or something like that, you could just put a piece of wire. Make a little hook. But there you go. Just think of all the different color combinations and all that you could use with this. But I have to say, I like the traditional.
Yeah, let's see. Renee says she likes some hanging flowers for a tail. Yeah, you could do that. You could have some hanging down or some greenery.
You could. I had to think what you were saying. Yes, you could. You sure could. That would be cute. And like we said last time, you could do this on the side if you wanted to put it on the side, or anything. Or heck, if you want to use it at the top, you could. But I like it. I like it at the bottom.
Yeah, I kind of like it at the bottom too.
But whatever, these will be yours. So whatever you want to do.
And whatever your style is, go for it.
That's exactly right.
So I just think it's different. I think it's cute, different. A different take on a fall wreath.
Yes, exactly. Something different. And I'm all the time looking for something new or something just different to do. I've got some Christmas ideas coming up.
You can make one of these for Christmas too. Put some red berries and some pine in there.
You sure could. Yeah.
There you go. Isn't that cute though?
So there you go. Not hard. And I just cut the little styrofoam you know, just a block about, what would you say, 2 inches
Yeah,
by
I mean,
2?
well,
I mean, maybe
no, it's
about,
it's about 3 inches.
about 3 inches, yeah, by about 2, and just put it up under your bow, and then cover it.
And the thing is, it's not heavy at all.
No, they're
it's
not
so
heavy.
lightweight, so it's not gonna it's not gonna be too heavy for your door because it's really light.
It is.
Even with a little piece of foam, it's still light, cute, and like we said, it's just something different. A different take on the traditional fall wreath.
So there you go.
All right.
And like we said, any color scheme, anything. You could do
Renee wants you to put it on.
Oh, I have got a
could wear
picture.
it.
Yes, I've got the cutest picture. I wished I could find it and show you. Let me just see if I can
Wouldn't that
hold
be just
it
a
up.
cute little hat?
Yes, let's
Fall hat.
see. Of course, it'll probably take me forever to try to find it. You know which one I'm talking about?
I don't
The
know.
one that with Hudson wearing
I
the
don't
summer
remember that
one. It was the cutest thing because he came in the shop. It was before I'd hung them, and he came walking out of the shop with it on his head. I said, "What are you doing?"
I mean, you know, if you don't want to put it on your door and you want a little festive fall, you know, look, I guess you could wear it if you wanted to.
It was cute on him. It was very cute, but of course, you know, when you take as many pictures as I take, I can't find it right now.
We'll have to find it and then post it.
We'll post it, yes, because it was precious.
I don't think they could see it even if you did.
Probably not. I was going to try to hold it up. Yeah, we will post it
in the comments.
I will find it and we will post it, and y'all will have to see that because it was really cute.
You'll have to let him put this one on and take a picture of
that's
it,
what I need. Yeah, spring, like spring, summer, and then fall.
Well, I mean,
it just tickled me so much because he likes coming and seeing what's in the shop, you know, coming and looking. And so I came looking for him, and he was coming out of the shop with it on his head, and it was just the funniest thing.
You know, you got to think. He's probably like, well, he wouldn't think that this would go on a door.
No, it didn't.
So
he thought it. He said,
well, it's a
when
hat,
did you
so
make
I'll wear
this
hat? And so
So
I
it
guess,
was
you
cute.
know, if you want something. Yep. How about a Kentucky Derby one next spring? That's a
great
idea.
idea. Yes, it is. Yeah. That is a great idea. We will have to work on that one.
Yeah. All right, guys. So these have been so fun.
They have.
You know, just something different to make for your front door, and you know, you could give these as gifts. They would be a great gift to give somebody.
Would.
I know that they would probably appreciate one of these.
They
easy
would.
to make. Actually, really easy to make. And
Extremely.
You can make them for pretty inexpensive too, because you can find these straw hats. Now they might not be as big as this one from Michael's. They might be a little bit. The brim might be a little bit, or not quite as wide.
But yes,
you know, you can still adjust and make one as well.
And think about that. You know, if you go thrifting, I know a lot of people find things at thrift stores and yard sales. You find straw hats. There you go. I got stuff in my hair.
No, it's from wearing your creation.
Wearing my creation. Yes. Yep. Hey, it works.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think you need to try this.
Yes.
So go get your hat.
Y'all take a picture with it on your head and send it. Put it on our Facebook page. I'd love to see it.
On your door and on your head.
And on your head, yeah.
It's a very versatile design.
Yes, it is. Who knew? Who knew? We could just wear it around.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, we thank you so much for joining us for Flower Friday Live. We are live 4:00 p.m. Central Standard Time on our Facebook page, Grace Monroe Home, and on our YouTube channel. So y'all be sure to join us next week. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you will, please click that subscribe button and click that little bell so you get notified when we release new videos.
That's
right. And then if you're watching us on Facebook, if you will, be sure to follow our Facebook page so you get all the notifications whenever we're live.
Because you never know what we're going to do.
We'll have something fun for you next week.
That's right.
All right, guys. We'll see you soon.
Y'all have a blessed weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Stay safe.